Good morning. I am so happy to see you. I am Jana, and in today's video I'll be showing you a bunch of stuff I have made within the past week. I am so excited to show you some of the makes. I'm sure you've seen with the thumbnail that a lot of them was from a specific pattern that I have really enjoyed the past week. But first, I did receive some yarn, and I wanted to show the footage of me opening that yarn a little bit before we get started in what I made. So here is me opening some yarn. Hi there, I received a package in the mail and I wanted to open it with you because it is not anything I ordered. I did take a little peek and I was like, I don't recognize that. So I don't know what it is, but I know it's not anything I ordered. So I'm going to open it with you and we can see what it is. What on earth? This is a brick of yarn. Oh my gosh, this thing is hard. I've never seen this brand of yarn before. There is a note. This is the yarn I used for my bear Snickers. I wanted to see what your creative mind can do with this. From Erica from Yarn and Whatnots. Oh my gosh, Erica, thank you so much. Let me get this open. This thing is airtight. Oh my gosh, okay. I feel like it's gonna explode when I cut it open. Ooh, this is soft. Ooh, very soft. I love these colors. Look at these colors. Oh gosh. I don't know how to pronounce this. Erica, I saw you said you weren't even gonna try. I'm gonna try. Secafris. Secafris. Did I get anywhere close, you think? I think maybe Secafris. I have no idea, but this is really soft. And I love the color gradients. Oh my goodness. I am very excited to create something with these skeins of yarn. Let's see. So, Secafris. Crochet hook size 5 to 6 millimeter. That seems about right. I'd probably go with 5. I always assume I know what crochet hook I'm going to use, but when it actually comes down to it, it's always something different. It's different once you actually put the hook to it and you're like, oh, okay, that's a bit thicker. Okay, well, here is my 5 millimeter hook. And hooking it with it, that seems like it would be fine. It would be nice tight stitches, that's for sure. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with starting small, you know? Because then if you start big and there's holes and you gotta go all the way back, it's just not a good time. So I think a 5 would be good upon starting using this yarn. Thank you so much, Erica. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for sending me this yarn. This definitely brightened my day for sure. And I'm just gonna get the gears going in my brain trying to figure out what I want to make. Oh my gosh, I love the colors though. I do. I really do. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to consult my husband and my mother to see what they think I should make. Back at it again with another package I received that I did not order, and it feels a bit on the softer side, so I wonder if it is yarn. So let me open it and we'll find out together. Let's see. Yay! It's Dolce yarn. Let's see what we got here. Got a note in the package. Enjoy from Erica from Yarn and Whatnots. Oh my gosh, Erica, thank you so much. Let me get this open. Very interesting the way it's packed. I swear it's different every time. Ta-da! Ooh, it's so soft. Ooh, I really like this color. Dolce yarn art. Oh my gosh, I really like the feel of the Dolce yarn. It's so soft. What a wonderful gift, Erica. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to make some stuff out of this extra soft yarn. Right now, I am currently working on the plushie I'm using with the other yarn that you gifted me. I can give you a little sneak peek. I know that the colorful yarn isn't with it yet. It'll be incorporated here real soon, but it's just a little sneak peek. Thank you so much for the gift. I really appreciate it. Now I'm going to go continue working on the project. So first up, I guess I should show you what I made using that yarn I was gifted, the the Secafris yarn, and I decided to use it on a unicorn. Here is the unicorn and how it came out. I absolutely love this yarn. I really enjoy it actually. I feel like it is definitely very soft, and it doesn't really shed, like no more than your typical chenille yarn. So that was really nice. And I just thought it would be really nice on a unicorn. I thought it would look really good on a unicorn. So here is how it came out. This is the Sploot unicorn. I forget the actual name for it, but it is by SnuggleBeansCrochet. Like I said in the previous weekly makes, there was a dino I made, and there's a dino, a unicorn, a dragon, a fox, a wolf, all that good stuff. So I decided to use that yarn for the hooves and the hair, the bang, the mane, and the tail. And then I just decided to go with a pink horn, gave it pink glitter safety eyes. A lot of the eyes you're going to see in this video are eyes that I have painted. These were not painted by me. These just came with the safety eyes that I ordered from Amazon. I'll make sure to link them in the description below, but there is what I decided to do with the yarn that was gifted. Thank you again, Erica. I really appreciate you willing to send me some yarn to try, and it really makes me happy. So I guess there is one of the things I have made this week. I suppose I can go ahead and just show you all of the sploot things I made. So I did make another unicorn, and I painted my own eyes. I made rainbow eyes. Look at that. Would you just look at that? They came out so good. So I went with a rainbow on the unicorn. So as you can see, it's kind of a rainbow from the head to the tail. I just don't have any variegated like rainbow colors. So I felt that was the best alternative I could do. And then I just did light gray for the hooves and then a light gray for the horn. So I did make another unicorn, and I'm so proud of how my eyes came out. I was really worried that they would look not good, but they came out well. I made another dino. Oh, Spike's got a little smushed in the tote there. So I made another dino, and I wanted to do pink and purple. Someone had commented on a video, I believe it was Just Clay and Crochet, had commented saying pink and purple would look good. This isn't like pink, it's like a coral color. I do have like a hot pink, and when I put it up against this purple, I just felt it was too much, at least for my eyeballs. I was like, oh, that's too bright. So I went with this coral color. I painted my own eyes for this one, purple, just a deep purple eye. There is that dino. Up next, I made a fox, and this fox is just so adorable. I love it so much. I painted my own eyes for this one, like a brown tone. There we go. I don't know if you can see very well, but I did brown eyes for this fox, and I absolutely love how it came out. I think it's just the cutest thing ever. I want to say, okay, so these yarns, I believe, was Premier Parfait Chunky. This one is actually the Hobie Honey Bunny, so that was fine. It worked fine. Up next, I made a wolf. This one, I painted the eyes myself, a bright blue color. I really love the color of this one, just because I really love blue. So I made this one a wolf, and to make it more wolf-like, I made the ears a bit more pointed, and I gave it a larger nose. And then obviously it's gray, like a wolf, but it's the exact same pattern as the fox. I just made those slight changes, and I think it's just so adorable. There is an option to put little toe beans, but I just wasn't a huge fan of how it looked. I felt it looked a bit odd, so I decided to just leave it blank, and I think it still looks fine. I really love this one as well. Last up in the Sploot series is a dragon. This one I painted the eyes myself, and I made it like a mix of blues and purples. So as you can tell, this dragon has a mix of blues and purples. I did purple horns and purple spikes, but I also did blue for the tail end piece, and then it was a mix of blue and purple for the toes. So it's just kind of all over the place with this one. But I do really like it, and I think it looks super adorable. And I just love these patterns. I think they're the best. Look at that. It's just it's so good. It's perfect. I think it's great. These are all of the splooting patterns that I have done so far. The only ones I have not done are the deer and the bunny. I don't know if I'll do the bunny. The deer is really, really cute though, so I think I might do that one. But yeah, and I guess I could officially, this is all of the sploots. I went a bit crazy with making a bunch of those. I think they're so adorable, and they don't take super long to make. Like, they do take time, but not as much as you would think, and there's not really a lot of sewing, especially for, I guess they all have some sort of sewing. The unicorn, you have to sew in the hair and the horn. The dinosaurs, you have to sew in the spikes. The fox, you have to sew on the ears. And then the dragon is probably the most complicated. You have to sew on all the horns, the spikes, and the wings. So I think out of all of them, the easiest one is the dino. So if you're looking for something quicker to make, definitely do the dino. Moving on. I did make a couple more hanging plants. This is one of them. It's the kind of is it monstera? It's this kind of leaf. And yeah, so there is this one. I didn't put a whole lot of strands just because these leaves come out really big and I didn't want it to be too much. So here is one hanging plant. I think that's the only hanging plant I made this past week. I don't know why I was talking like I made more, but that's the only hanging plant I made. I made 2 little rubber ducks. I think they're so cute. This is the free Instagram pattern. The only thing I do differently is I crochet the beak onto the head after I put it all together. So I just surface crochet, I attach yarn, and I make 3 half double crochets across, but in between the eyes. And I think it looks just fine. I tried doing what the pattern did, where you make an unfinished, like a magic ring, and sew it on there. I just wasn't a huge fan of how it looked, so this is what I decided to do, and I think they come out really well. So just the 2 rubber ducks. I do plan on making more. Last up is the Chao. I made another Chao. These are, if you haven't noticed, I have the 2 up there. There's the Hero Chao, the Dark Chao, and this is basically your standard Chao. This is how they start out. This is the basic look, and they have little pink wings on the back. But so in the game, you know, they start out like this, and then how you raise them depends on how they end up looking and stuff like that. But yeah, I decided to go with the 3rd Chao option in the pattern, and this one was by far the easiest one. It's the only sewing you had to do was the feet, the wings, and the tail, and then you crochet, oh, and you have to sew this little ball on the top. So I hand cut the felt eyes, and I just think it came out so good, and I love the colors. I think the colors came out really well for this one. So that was the final thing I have crocheted this past week, and I would say it's a good amount. Look at that. Yeah, I think that's definitely a good amount. Now looking at all of it together, all lined up and everything, that's a lot of plushies. I was crocheting pretty much all the time. I just really enjoyed, I think it's obvious, once I really enjoy a pattern and you have a lot of play with how you can change the colors and stuff, I get into it. And I definitely got into this one. I cannot decide which one is my favorite. I do really like the fox, but I really love this unicorn with this yarn color. I just think it's so pretty. I love the yarn color for that one. I really do. And I really like this dragon's eyes. They're so pretty. I mean, it's a mix of some of my favorite colors. I love blues and purples. I think blue and purple just go really well together. This color of blue and purple, I think go really well together. That's just me though. So yeah, I just wanted to show you all of the things I made this past week. What's today? I think today's Wednesday. And I do have a market this Saturday. I don't typically post a weekly makes when I have an upcoming market, but I just really wanted to show you guys all of the Sploot series plushies that I made, just because I really enjoyed them and thought it would be fun to show them up close and personal rather than just see them far away or just on my table, you know? So yeah, other than that, I don't think there's anything I have for you. I just wanted to thank everyone for your super kind words on my latest video. I had mentioned that I had some hate comments, and you guys are just the sweetest and made me feel so good. You made me feel so good about myself, so I really appreciate it. Not that I was having any like hard feelings about the comments, but the fact that y'all still took the time to just express your appreciation for me and just say nice things. I love you guys. You're the best. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your love and support. It does not go unnoticed. I would not do what I do if it weren't for you. So thank you. I'm probably going to... I really should crochet more ducks. I was going to say I was probably going to go crochet another sploot of some kind, but I need to cut myself off right now. I need to focus on market stuff. So I need to go crochet some more ducks. If you haven't yet, please subscribe so you can get notified when I upload next and stay up to date on all of my crochet goodness. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!